everyone, thanks for joining me. This is Connie. I want to welcome you all to my channel. Today I'm going to be sharing with you some embellishments making for spring and Easter projects and also for some giveaways that I'll be doing hopefully in March. I'm working on several things, so going to go ahead and get started. First of all, I've got these egg embellishments. These eggs all came from Cricut Design Space. They are actually three different images. I can give them to you if you're interested. I don't have them available right now. I apologize. Uh, but they are all about 3 inches in height and whatever Cricut Design Space decided to use for the width. I'm going to go ahead and start with this one. Bunnies are all the same. The image is from Creative Fabrica. Excuse me. And the leaves, the greenery, are out of Cricut Design Space. I don't know if they are, what do I want to say, if they're SVG files that I have had, or if they're Cricut Design Space images. I'm not 100% positive, I'm sorry. But I just put a little bow, baker's twine bow on the back, and I put some lace or whatever trim I kind of had just using what I have in my stash there. And this is, I should have kind of kept it, I guess, but what I did was I went into Cricut Design Space and I looked up filigree flower. And then I've got 3 different styles of flowers that I cut out of printed paper, layered that on. These little flowers here are, got that die out. It's from, oh, my packaging is so bad on this. It's from Elizabeth Craft Designs. Sorry for the glare. It's 2117 Florals 28. And I used both this and this one on each, one of each size on all three of those. And then I just put little stamens in there. So they're very simple. That's my first one. This I just happened to use a scalloped egg instead. I did pop up the layers between the gingham and the what do I want to say, the purple, the solid color. Just use some different kinds of greens. I can see I forgot to add my pearls here, and I have to go back and do that because that really, to me, adds a lot to it. I did put some pops of color, blizzard, on the bunnies. And again, all three bunnies are the same. They're just the this one I think I tilted a little bit, twisted it so it's looking up a little bit more, but otherwise it's the same. That's the other one, and then I've got this one. And again, just the different greenery I used. All of my leaves I cut out in white and I colored them with my alcohol markers. So I gave them, let's see, which ones I'm thinking. These you can really see there's a lot of different dimension and it just makes them a little bit more realistic. So those are my eggs. And I'm gonna, before I lose anything else, I just lost one thing. Let's see, I've got different words here. Um, get everything in frame. Let's see, Easter wishes I did, and I did spring wishes. Not sure what's wrong with that light today. It keeps wanting to flicker. Hopefully it stays on. And then blossom. These are all from Diva Designs, and it's been a few years since I got them. I'm not sure. I kept those flat just because the font is so fine, and other than cutting them several times and layering them, I just decided to keep them flat. But got those. Let's move those out of the way. And then I've got a bunch of, let's see, I've got to keep them all separate. Bunch of embellishments I made with the KS Craft die, and I don't know the name of it offhand. I apologize. I put stuff away because, like I said, I have limited space, so I'm just trying to keep up. One, two. I seem to be missing a few things here. I'll have to go back and look for them. I thought I had them all put away. I've got, I'll do the carrots in a bit 'cause they're separate. Um, I had two of these and two sets of these, and I thought just, oh, the plain bows I use somewhere else, but um, so this is just using glitter paper, and I used two different kinds of printed paper just to give it some variety. And I put some stickles and some glossy accents on there. I did pop up the bunny, added some foam tape just to give his butt, it just kept it there better. And I used pattern paper on the carrots. And again, now this set is all the pattern papers from one set, from one paper pack. I think they're 10 millimeter pom poms in the middle, and then there were two different sizes. And these two papers are from different sets, but they match well together. And like I said, I wanted some dimension and variety. And now that's going to bug me. I'm hoping my housekeeper that comes will help me find them. That poor girl. She's uh, one of my family members comes and helps, and some days I think she thinks I've lost it. These cute little carrots are from Creative Fabrica, the original SVG file. I cut them multiple times on fairly heavy cardstock instead of trying to cut them out of foam because I don't have the deep cut blade for my Cricut. Use some, this is actually pattern paper. It's, you can see it or not, it's from Doodlebug. And then I had this printed. I inked around them and then I use colored pencils. And you can also use your ink pad, whatever, to add some dimension in there. This is a cabochon I got from Timu, I believe. And then this is a little, both the ribbon and the flower are from Really Reasonable Ribbon. This one I just added a little bit of, let's see, it's orange soda pop, I think it's called, from Nouveau Drops. And then the sequin mix and the shaker mix in there, I kind of did my own. I added some um, glitter, some chunky glitter, and some two different sets of sequin mix. And I forget what is the name of the company. Oh, I can't remember, and it's just right on the tip of my tongue. I'm sorry. Very, very popular company. They have buttons galore and more. Is that? I knew there was something. So finally, I got a shaker to work out. I'm not very good at shakers. I'm learning that you have to be very, very patient. And let the stuff dry, the glue dry and stuff, and it helps a lot. Oh well, um, I'm going to continue. I think it'll be okay if we're almost done. I have these four bunnies. This out of the way. That I created, and the silhouette for the bunnies are from, again, Creative Fabrica. I was on there and found some stuff. And I did cut these one side of the pattern paper and one side of like a, kind of almost like a tag board, if you're familiar with that poster board, just to make them a little sturdier. And all of the ribbon, or excuse me, all of the flowers are from Really Breathable Ribbon, and I have no idea where all the twine is from. Then I just added the little pom-poms. So these are approximately 3.5 inches tall. So that's something I made. And then the last two things that I believe that I have, I made these little envelopes, mini envelopes. And these are the older files from my scrapbook. The bows are from the bow set from KS Craft. The cabochon again is from Timu. This is from Really Reasonable Ribbon. Again, put a cabochon up there for this little one. And I just put some tulle back here on this. What I'm going to be doing is sticking in some little, maybe some little tags, but I also am going to be doing some print and cut of some spring and Easter bunnies and ephemeras. So put that in. But that is my project share. If you have any questions, please leave a comment. I will be back soon with, I have a couple of uh, baskets, tree baskets that I want to show you that gotta get videoed. But otherwise, for this, I want to thank you very much for joining me. Have an awesome day, everybody, and take care.